Okay, so we'll go on to the probably what's going to be the second YouTube video. Let's actually make this famous axe that I have apparently made. Also make a pickaxe as well. Also, yeah, we might want to make some of this stuff. Twines. Okay, we need 18 of these. Got that. It's gonna be them. Got these there. I need to have a storage box. Small storage basket, exactly what I wanted. Is that a spear or is that an arrow? That's some good resin. Your pockets feel heavy. Okay, my pockets feel... Oh, okay, so I've got a bit of a margin. Drop items. Oh, I don't have enough. Near smash boulders. The ancient fragment is... I don't know what the mana does. Why is the coconut's not heavier than this? Oh wait, is this like... Oh my god, it is actually each. Okay, so that's another bit of feedback. Weights on stack items need... Wait, there's no advanced tool tips on... Okay. Need total stack weight 2. Because how am I meant to know that this costs 50 weight? Okay, so that's some extra feedback. I'm getting a lot. I've got a lot of feedback here. Store in there. Okay, so this has a healing aura around it. Oh, so this... Okay, so this is like our main base building. Use a spirit anchor to find a spirit. I have... Wait. Okay, so you can pick which... Okay, so that's an axolot. Wait. I just realized what's happened here. They have picked like some of the most popular sea animals. Is this what, tortoise? Yep, so this is a tortoise. This is for Rebecca. The rain, that's definitely for me. There's an axolotl as well. Now, I don't know whether they're going to give different abilities. Okay. Wait, before searching again. Okay, I need to construct a boat. That being said, I've got other things to do first, though. Such as probably making a torch, you know? I don't need too many healing items yet. I need the resin for gear. Oh, I love that if you hit multiple trees, like you get multiple things for it. Offering minimal protect. Okay, so this is armor. It doesn't provide any resistance from the elements, it seems. Also, I love how these auto-equip. I mean, I'm gonna make another one of these. I mean, I want to smash boulders. Okay, knowledge points. Gonna make the stone spear. Shell shield. Oh, the repair station. Oh, the repair station costs a little bit more. Cargo skiff. Okay, our first boat. Oh, we might need that. Hopefully our raft that we make can't be destroyed very, very easily. Okay, hardened ooh, okay, so we need to kill a couple crabs. Bone nails. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Liking the animation. Okay, so that's arranged the spirit thing. Keep forgetting to... Oh. No, we have two of the same thing. Oh well. keep the stone axe as like a backup. Stick in there. Okay, we need to hit some crabs. Cook meals at campfire and build a bedroll. I'm just thinking. Because we can't level these up. Honestly, I don't have too much of a problem there. Auto shell. Oh my god, I've been bitten by something, I think. Oh well. Or I've got some kind of... It's probably whatever I'm allergic to the last 2 days. It's been rough. I guess we can... We've already got recipes. What do we really want? Let's make 2 of these. Just make the maximum. What was that I was trying to make? Yes, this. Is this armor? Okay, because this is a two-hand. Um, feedback. Like how you switch between hand and one hand plus shield. I want to see if I can get some of my friends into this game because I want to play this with someone. I so want to play this with someone. Let me see if any of my friends are actually playing this. Hmm. Unfortunately, not. I'm actually thinking. Do I take off the Wild Talk podcast link for the time being in Discord so people see what I'm playing? I mean, people can see what I'm streaming, I guess. Uh, okay, so I did get this. I need that. So I need to find somewhere where I want to set up a house, basically. Kind of like the idea of setting up it here, but there's not that much space. Hmm. Okay. So I do get everything back. Okay, wood frame. The snapping on this is okay. This is where I think we're going to have the biggest issues. So what about hallway? I think it might be that I just didn't understand what the building menu was trying to get me to do. Okay, so you put the framework. You put the framework and then you add everything because these won't so much wait, hang on. If I'm gonna test my theory. Okay, you see snapping frames is difficult. Hang on, let me get back up here. Um, okay. Can you put an annex on an annex? Okay, I'm gonna wanna have some more trees down. Building menu is kind of unusual. Oh, I think actually I think Matt is on holiday. So games for waves just went lave. Do they know this drops? Oh, they do have the tag at least. Is it? Oh, it's all three of them. It's actually all three of them. Wait. Hang on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something a little bit naughty here. Watch to earn drops. Wait, do I have drops yet? I should. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I should have drops, considering I'm actually streaming it. Right. Click claim. How do I claim it? I'm just like. Because I want to get my drop stuff. Oh. Well, I don't get it, it's fine. But should probably soon. Go to participate. Watch. Okay. It also says watch for 2 hours. You know, I'm gonna get the drops from Games for Waves actually. That's funny. I'm actually leaving Games for Wave a lurk to get drops for this game. They are also streaming this game. I'm gonna give them a shout out. It's a thank you to them that I was one of the ones that got the free key. So massive thank you to them and Treehouse Game for allowing me to get the game for free. And it's through them that all the organization for Orcatober is happening. Oh no! It's broken! I had another one. We'll just stick them here. by the way, if you guys want to thank WTC on my behalf or for me getting a key, you can use that link that's there pinned. And you can donate to that. Also, if you want to support the game developers, you can buy the game. But also, you can, if you're a streamer, like streaming games like this gives the game, like, it's basically the marketing for this game. It allows them to grow because I don't know for certain if this is true, but I'd imagine that one of the biggest forms of marketing for video games nowadays is through streamers. Spirit amenities. Amenities or manatees? Okay, hang on. Let's sort ourselves out first. I'm gonna go so overboard on this, I can already tell. That's gonna take way too long. Okay. Makeshift door. Oh yeah, having a floor would help. I'm gonna turn on instant build. Makeshift window. So window here. Yeah, walls here and there. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of wood to farm. Games like this always are kind of grindy, but like in a good way. I wanna take my first trip into the ocean soon, so we'll make a base here and then I'll make it raft. I like having a stable starting point. that a freaking mosquito. Wow. I don't know where it's gone. That worries me. It's probably biting my lip. Oh my god, we're gonna end up having a battle with the mosquito. Oh, why not? Oh, no! I want to make arrows, not spears! Well, I guess the spears can go in here. Hope we can throw them. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think actually, I don't know if the arrows are there. Okay, wooden club. Right. Okay, so it stays. It doesn't pause when I'm in single player. Okay. Single player pause. So this is a feedback that I'm adding as well. Now, granted, some of these complaints. Well, no, they're not complaints. They are not. I need to make that clear. They are not complaints. They're feedback. They're things that I think could make the game better. That being said, these two particular things, first person mode and pausing in single player, are maybe things that are probably quite embedded into the game. So I can imagine they're quite difficult to implement now. So I will just make mention of them just for feedback purposes. I don't know whether the game developers can add these or not. I don't know if these are like a pain to add or like difficult to add. I don't know, I'm just giving feedback. I don't know what the game looks like code-wise. That being said, I do think they can add the weights and stack items as a total stack. And of course, that was the bug. I have not left my base yet. Also, whilst I'm playing this, I also want to like bring up the topic because this is my first time. This is my first time playing a game in which I feel like I'm kind of reviewed. I don't know. I think it's because I got it given to me for free. That I feel like I kind of want to approach it as like a reviewer, so to speak. Now, if you guys know me well enough, you'll know that if I ever had a game developer approach me to review their game, and I think the game's bad, I am going to say that I think the game is bad. Straight up. I will not be around bush. I will give my exact opinion on the game. But I'm enjoying this game so far. And it's in a genre that I can really vibe with. However, I haven't really like barely. I'm just like learning, getting the base introduction into like the crafting system for now. I've not gone out to sea, and I think my perception of this game will change, probably for the better. Like even though I already have good perceptions of this game, I think it'll improve even more once I go out to the sea, because that's where the game's really focused on. But like the core elements of like the survival crafter is pretty good. I also like the building system. So okay, actually that's another feedback I'm gonna leave. Is that the building system is different. Um, okay. Um, building. Building system is different, but I like it. Now, I'm gonna also add another thing there because there was a thing. Why can't I add two frames next to each other? Wait, I can though. I can't. I just realized. I realized why. Okay, I'm gonna experiment with this. That's it. That's it. Okay, okay, I can. I'm gonna just. I'm actually gonna not give the other feedback I was gonna give was like, why can't I connect? Why can't I connect these things together? Actually, you know, that's another feedback I'm gonna give is that okay, this is difficult to really explain. So there's no tutorial for building or food. Or before, and I near say before because there's probably going to be a tutorial later. It's less so that there's an absence of tutorial. It's more that the tutorial probably doesn't come soon enough. Now, I'm an experienced gamer with these kinds of games, so if I'm questioning it, anyone new to the genre will also be questioning it. So that's kind of why it's important to mention that. I mean, I know it's blue, but like I think once it's done, like the base is gonna look freaking amazing. It's gonna look good. What am I missing right now? Plant fiber. Oh, twine. You know what? We'll just, just max. I'm loving the instant crafting as well. Okay, wow, I'm making so many notes here. Okay, so what I'm writing down now is that I love the instant crafts, but certain advanced things must take time. And I also put in quotation food, because that's a system that they have in the game that does take time. It is not instant. and it should not be. But what I am clearly getting from this game is that these developers know this genre. the, I, I'm I'm afraid that I'm going to be clipping this. Sure, I'm like tooting the horn of the developers here, and I'm clipping it like so that they can see it. But it needs to be said that they credit where credit is due. These developers know this genre. They probably play this genre in loads of other games. They've quite clearly taken some inspirations elsewhere, and it is great to see. You can very clearly see that. You can very clearly see that they like the game that they created, and it's got quite a lot of the norms from survival building games, but with some added extras, which are good added extras in the right places. You can have like a spirit. So you see how I've got like a manta ray here. Um, you can have a spirit turtle. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. When I saw that this game was like, when I saw that like there were keys for grabs, I'm like, this is a survival crafting game. I have thousands of hours in survival crafting games. You guys never see these on stream, but this is the most played genre of off-stream games that I do. By the way, I'm looking for exclamation marker when there's good stuff, like fun stuff. Also exclamation mark. Also looking for good clips. I'm looking for clips I can send to the developers. That's what I'm showing. Okay, I'm just kind of spamming the Discord. And let me just play this clip. Let me just play this clip. You guys will hear this. It's over Discord. Tooting the horn of the developers here, and I'm clipping it like so that they can see it. But it needs to be said that they credit where credit is due. These developers know this genre. They probably play this genre in loads of other games. They've quite clearly taken some inspirations elsewhere, and it is great to see. You can very clearly see that. You can very clearly see that they like the game that they created, and it's got quite a lot of the norms from survival building games, but with some added extras, which are good added extras in the right places. Oh, Rebecca, if you want to see how dedicated I am to certain causes, have a look. Have a look at the my post in Orchid discussion today in my Discord and see how kind of crazy I am with that. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at the specs. How available are you right now, Rebecca? Hang on. Sex abilities. We have a turtle. Okay, hang on. So okay, the reason why I'm asking is like, I got this game for free. I got this game for free. Okay, why is my... Okay, my library was fucked. The reason why I ask is I'm gonna have a look at the game specs and see if it's something that your computer could run. Because if so, I might actually just gift you the game right now. And can I say that this game, like it's like a co-op game, and I got this for free. I was very fortunate to get it for free. I also support the developers, so if I can get someone to play it with me, I will buy them the game so that the developers get money. Okay, so we have not gone out to the sea yet. Oh, ooh. I don't even know if it's available on Switch. Oh, I don't think your computer can run it. Straight up, I'm afraid I don't think your computer could run this. Absolutely not. I just looked at the specs. By the way, shout out to Rebecca. Rebecca is actually joining me for a couple of things for Orcatober. Yeah. Well, so Rebecca is joining me for a couple of things for Orcatober, which is also supporting Whales and Dolphin Conservation, who are actually the reason why I got the key, actually. So massive shout out to them. Oh, wow, respawns. Tree respawns. Good. I'm gonna keep the honorary Rebecca here, the turtle. Also, it's kind of funny. They of the spirits they picked, there's a bird, a turtle, a manta ray, and an axolotl. They could not have picked better potential spirits because these are aquatic animals that people like. Are you looking forward to October, Rebecca? What are you doing for October with me? I know you're doing Pokemon Fire Red. Fire Red, where we will be joined by Dank, Brandito, and Tipsy Toon. Did I have you down for Uno as well? Uno, okay. Among Us. And you couldn't make Werewolf, unfortunately. The thing is, when it comes to like scheduling, I had to make sure I could fit as many people with the scheduling as possible. Like, Among Us and Werewolf was like, I put this date. If people can join, they can join. But I can't really, like, move it. I'm also still not certain on my 24-hour stream date yet. It was going to be Halloween. It's still planning to be Halloween, but that's not been approved from work as like holiday time. And there is a possibility that it doesn't get approved. In which case, it will be a Saturday at some point. The reason why I want Friday is so I could sing on stream. I've got so much work still to go for October. I planned the motherload of all collaborations. Not just one collaboration, but all of the collaborations at once. That's my issue, is that I planned so many collaborations. That's my bed. Yeah, I mean, the reason why he couldn't make the last one was like completely understandable. That particular day ended up being quite a pivotal day for him. You do remember what happened that day. I'm guessing Rebecca, of like why he couldn't make it. Don't say on stream. Just say if you go. If not, DM you. That's not for like public. Because everything I say here, like this will go onto this will probably go onto YouTube. Take all. Okay. I have doorways, but I don't have doors. Please don't burn down my hut. Actually, no, I'm too much of a role player. This can't be in the hut. We'll have to find other card games that we can play, Rebecca. That your computer can run. Oh, we're gonna make our first boat. Hang on, no, I'm gonna come out of this. Build 3 spirit amenities. What are these for? Or we'll make a mana forge. I don't think we're limited on where we can build. I do actually wonder how this will work in multiplayer. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, spirit beds will have to be outside. I am getting a particular game's vibes from this. I'm gonna be honest. Build spirit feast table. Okay. What we're trying to get though. We're trying to catch spirits. Spirit anchor, spirit bed. Yeah. I will say in his credit, like he was so apologetic for that. Like so apologetic. Okay, craft bandages. Defeat 2 enemies. Okay. Also, whilst I'm out, I'm gonna make a boat. Yeah. No, he's busy for the. I can't imagine. I can't imagine him like as busy as he is now. I can't imagine him having all that stuff on top of him as well. Maybe I should be using something I can use a ship of that. Okay, 3 mana. Defeat you because you're easy. Construct a boat. Cargo skiff. Let's just build you there. Oh yeah. Like he has to go to way more efforts than I will ever have to go to. Like with that. Because like he's doing it somewhat professional. Like his whole online presence is professional. And I think a lot of people forget that, and they need to remember that. Sometimes I don't fully appreciate that as well. I will say, like, I'm not going to say I'm perfect in that regard. Okay, so I should say I'm actually going to be using these this rod for YouTube. I'm going to be like slicing up bits, and but I want to make it into manageable YouTube size slices. So that being said, I don't think this current video can be any longer than now. So I'll give my 2.5 hour verdict on this game. I'll get your message in a bit, because what I'm doing right now is like closing out a YouTube video. Talking. Okay, so I'm not going to cover what I talked about in the first part, unless I want to reiterate it. And I want to reiterate the fact that the controls are very intuitive. And that being said, the building system is a little bit confusing initially. I think that's the problem for that is that I didn't get a tutorial for it before it got to a point where I was making a base, or where I was making like a hub. I didn't get a tutorial before that. Now I don't know if a tutorial comes later or whether it isn't a thing. If it comes later, it should probably be a little bit early. That being said, I managed to figure it out. If you've got a small amount of experience in survival games, you'll figure it out easily. If not, there's probably guides on YouTube. Given how much this game is blowing up on Twitch on day 1. By the way, this is the first day that this game is out. So I want to give another massive shout out to Treehouse Games for providing WDC for with stream free keys basically, and another shout out to WDC for giving one of those keys to me. So I mentioned that I like how you can switch between two-hander and one-hander plus shield quite easily. I'm using a two-hander right now. If I wanted to use a shield, I have to select the game first. If I want to use a shield, hatchet, shield. Well, actually, I guess hatchet's like a two-hander. But if you got a one-handed weapon, you do the shield and like hatchet, and you basically equip them in the right slots. I also think the weights on stack items need to total stack weight too. So right now they show you the individual item weight. I think it would be good to have the actual total stack weight as well, because that's so much more intuitive for people. I also mentioned single player pause. If you're playing on single player, if we could pause the game when we go into the pause menu, that would be great. Probably quite hard to do at this point, though. I do get that. The building system is very different than any other survival crafter game that I play. But I do like it. I do actually like it. And I also like the look of my base already. Now that I already mentioned this, no tutorial for building or food before I got to building or food. The last bit of feedback is that I love the instant crafts, but certain advanced things must take time, and this is already a thing in the game. With food. Food takes time to make, and I think it should take time to make. I think that is completely correct. So, that'll be the second YouTube video down, and we'll be starting the third, and probably be cutting out my breaks. Yeah, a lot of people do forget that Tipsy's main form of income is his stream. Like, that's a big thing. Like, he is a professional streamer, so he has to do what allows him to make a living from it. Okay, craft a corruption cleansing tonic at a counter. Deepling bones. I think our goal here is actually to make this boat. Because we're at the point where it's explore time. I can see this game, like, by the way, I'm streaming this for the next 2 days. Be under no illusion. Even if I never stream this game again after today, I'm going to be playing this off stream. I am going to be playing this off stream. So I don't typically play these kinds of games on stream. Because they're not really my target audience. First of all, and also these are the kind of games I like to chill and relax and like watch something on a second monitor when I play. Like Star Trek, for instance. those end up being my biggest off-stream games, and when I get into an off-stream game, I mean, heck, Total Warhammer has 2,000 hours. Ark Survival Evolved has 3,000 hours. Satisfactory has 1,000 hours. Roguecraft is already approaching 500 hours. I put a lot of time into my off-stream games, and this could very much be one of those. In fact, I say this could very much be one of those. This will almost certainly be one of those. Oh, I'm liking that band. I'm liking how that bandage works. Okay, build mantle. Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna just build the ship first. Oh, it's a faux pas to talk in someone else's stream. I want to go into the game's wave stream and be like, I'm loving this game. Oh my god, this. They already have a boat. They already have a boat. Has anyone in their channel said powered yet? Hang on. I've got an idea. An idea. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Did someone just take a bite on my boat? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. They need to get. They need to get. I'm gifting a sub to Voyagers and Nera over on Game for Waves as a thank you. This is kind of weird. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe. Okay, hang on. How do I get back on? Well, this is kind of weird. I had to give the game developers of this game a sub over on Games for Waves channel. So how's your day been, Rebecca? Raise sail reverse. Yeah, did not build this in the right place. I can build stuff on this raft. Oh my god, this is a mix between Raft, Power World, and Survival Evolved. I like Survival Evolved. It's just good. And keep going back. Oh, oh! I just realized this is gonna suck being solo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be the testbed of this. Does this suck? Piloting this boat solo, because actually you keep the momentum, you keep the forward momentum. It feels like you're actually a freaking sailor. Oh my god! Okay. Feedback. Hang on. Slow down. Oh my god, you can take... Oh gosh, you can take damage. You can take boat damage. Hang on, I didn't finish writing this feedback. First time with boat. I'm solo. This is rough. No, this is actually immersive. You know, people can adapt. People like immersion in games. And the fact that I'm playing solo and I have to do the acceleration and steering. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. This is gonna be so funny in like co-op. Okay, so waves are so far ahead of me right now in terms of progress. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've always wanted to be a solo boat captain. I kind of idolize Jared Towers. He studies the Northern Westerns, and he's like an independent researcher. And this kind of feels like that. It's like I'm the guy. Like, I don't have a crew. I'm doing all on my own. Oh my god, where did that? You stay away from my boat, dude. I see you there. I see you. Also, bow and arrow would kind of suck in this game, I think. Most of it's underwater. Mostly a bow user. Oh my god, backup? There's backup. They got backup. I needed those bones there. Turns out I can't use a boat underwater. Oh my god, another one? Come at me. Okay, so you can evade underwater. Okay, that's kind of rough. How do I know how much boat the HP has? No, exactly what I said. Richer incentive. Oh my god, this is kind of a large. You want to stop, man? You're not an Iberian orca. Leave my boat alone. What? I'm wondering if they can actually break. I don't know if I can make oxygen tanks or not. It's something important to find out. We actually do get any kind of metal. Which actually, considering what I've seen of this game so far, I don't think we'll get like a metal to it. We'll definitely. Oh yeah, we'll definitely pick that up. Oh, inventory is full. Why don't I put these in storage? Do we have anything that's sort of like a one-off? Yeah, well... we're eating food. That's a lot of health. A lot of extra health. We forge our contracts... Wow! We forge our contracts not as warriors, but as teachers. They were entrusted with more than glyphs of the elder spirits. We gave them purpose, to wait through the ages, to train those who would walk in their footsteps, who combat wit and will. They would help forge echoes and to protect those greater than themselves. They do not destroy, they do not waver, they watch and they wait. Should you prove yourself, the glyph it offers is not a prize torn from defeat, but a gift passed from one keeper to another. Take the burden, carry it forward, not as a victor, but as an heir. Okay, I guess we're taking the thing. When next one... Where the next one? Oh, start trial. Wait, is this a combat trial? Is this combat? 240. Okay. Start trial. Please don't. Please speed don't break. It's a combat trial. Okay, defeat the contract to prove your worth. Okay. Contract. Construct. Now I don't know if the combat gets different later. It's very basic so far, the combat, I will say. But now I can't tell if that's because this game's in early access and whether they intend to improve it, or whether it's because I'm at the start of the game. It very much could be that because I'm at the start of the game, combat's kind of is. I mean, this is also like a tutorial fight as well. It seems. It does have like souls levels of dodging, but way slower, which honestly is good because not everyone likes playing like a super sway souls game like all the time. Company. Also, my spirit's done. Loot. What can I? Yeah, I can find these anywhere. How do that? Retrieve the 3 spirit elder spirit glyphs. Hey, why not? Oh, retrieve the 3 elder spirit glyphs. Go to Mana Forge. Okay, let's skip that. This. Oh wait, it's going backwards because I did it there. It's like, hang on, can I like do the thrust from forwards? From the back as well. I'm also encumbered. Maybe later we'll get a ship which we can more easily handle as like a one person. Don't ever want to run aground here. I can see myself putting a lot of time into this game. Okay, now I want to explore. Now I really want to. I want to do more kind of base. Now I really want to explore, see if there's orcas in this game. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Dude, really? I'm gonna reverse this. I'm gonna do a classic reverse park. I think it's gonna come back. The ship, isn't it? Okay, that broke. I can't use a freaking wooden club underwater. Oh, this is bad. Okay, note to self, there's only certain weapons you can use underwater. That was some cheese. Okay, I'm gonna get back to base and then I'm gonna go on my break. Also gonna test the autosave again. Saving exit. That's good. That's good. It saves when you exit. Also puts in the middle of my screen again. I'm not gonna complain about that. There's other games that do that. Once it happens, there'll be a point where it happens too much and it annoys me. Then I'll leave like feedback. Anyway, there was one over there, actually. Maybe there's one up here. Okay, so we can't climb. Take this. Okay, we'll find a thing that we can stand on. Get rid of that. Probably put it back into inventory. I felt like making this house like really massive. Because I know me, I would do that. Okay, coconuts. Okay, a bit of feedback. Um, quick transfer button. Yeah, I'm trying to give mixed feedback, like some good, some bad. Also, if you're lucky in chat, feel free to make yourself known. I'm very much in. I'm very much looking to say hello and also share this game. I'm liking this game so far. I'm really liking this game so far. This I've been saying this like for a bit in the Discord today. Um, this might be my next like 1,000 hour plus off stream game. Mana Forge. Yes. So we need. How do we get that? Oh wait, craft a corruption cleansing tonic. Okay, corruption cleansing tonic. Okay. We'll make that. Okay, so we'll need more of those. Let's go and see some wildlife. I think for me so far, like the most novel idea that they brought into this game has been both the crafting and also the food system. Also, I ate freaking well tonight. It has been years since I've had a burger, maybe even a whole decade. I don't have burgers that often. When I do, I tend to like them. Oh, it's underneath. It's underneath still. Makes me wonder, what if I went onto the side islands here? Okay, retrieve 3 Elder Spirit glyphs. I didn't. Oh, I didn't scan. I didn't scan. Okay. What do I need? Well, actually, no. Hang on. I think. That's manual. Let's just stop out here. scanned. Just scouted out. So I can't tell if I have health on this boat or not. I can see myself. Wait, can we build? Can we build? We can build on the raft. We can build. Oh my gosh. This is like raft and like the Ark Survival Evolved version. And like Power Out had a baby. Okay, we're not seeing any big stuff yet. I wonder if there's orcas in this game. They'll probably be friendly. The fact that you saw that slip through, that's funny. Did Good evening, Sleepy. Did you see the context of that though? Did you see the context of the mark out, cut out the lawsuit part? Okay, it's because I drew parallels between this and our world, and yeah, Nintendo ain't having that. Also, I do have to, like, ooh, level 5. I do have to be careful what I say, because this is going on YouTube. Also, welcome on in. By the way, if anyone would like to thank WDC for giving me a free key on behalf of the game developers, you can donate via via the link that is currently pinned in the comment in the chat. Wow. I will be playing this game tomorrow as well, and probably a lot off stream. So, oh my god, there's storage. There's storage. Games for Waves are also streaming this game right now. This is the first day this game comes out. It's because the people at Games for Waves that I even got a free copy of this, because they decided I would get one. Obviously, these keys were provided by the developers, Treehouse Studios, Treehouse Games. Treehouse Games. There's a marker. How are you doing, Sleepily? Sleepily is. Do you like survival crafting games? You're shattered. Okay. You're not a big fan. Okay. I'm just saying I'd buy it as a gift. I want to support developers that support whales and dolphins. So this is like a collaboration. Fair enough. Okay, so it's not that you're scared. It's not that you're scared of some Norska. Okay, I thought you were just scared of some Norska. Like, But like, that's silly, right? Like, who'd be scared of Subnautica, eh? Like, no one would be scared of Subnautica. Easy game. Like, if you're scared of Subnautica, I'd have to, like, question how you could play things like DVD. You know? But since you're not scared of Subnautica... Oh, by the way, Sleepily, is it next Monday? Next Monday, I doing something in Baldur's Gate to do with a major boss. As in, well, actually, no, hang on, because there is actually something I need to do in that first, and I realized quite late that like it's the workshop, right? It's the workshop that I need to go to. It took me a while to realize that it's the workshop that I need to go to. Okay, we're going back because I don't want to lose the ship, and I think I'm about to lose it. So I'm seeing a lot of cracks appearing. So I need some patching kits. Could I ask for a clip? No particular reason. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I should mention I'm solo boating this boat. And you can't steer. You can't steer and go forward at the same time. You have to move from like the sail to the rudder. I might need a clip of that because that's a bug report. That's why I'm gonna need that clip. By the way, I'm feeding stuff to the developers. It's okay. So, like, as much of that as possible. Do you have it, Sleepily, or shall I grab it? I will be sending in 2 bug reports now, I think. Okay. Could you send it in DM to me on Discord? I need to send that to developers. Like, if anyone's gonna find bugs, it's me. I will find bugs in games. I'm a former speedrunner. Of course I will. Dude, leave my boat alone. Just eat this. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a workbench here. The problem is, I don't have any of the materials that I need for it. You know, I think I'm getting the hang of this. I'd made a boat, but steering took some getting used to. Itself, maybe for the controls. Eventually got the hang of it though, so I decided to explore more. This whole area seems to be one massive archipelago. I sailed to a massive stone torso spotted from the ledge of the beacon. The thing is enormous up close. There are structures inside, 3 pillars and a central stone altar. Offset it feels deliberately sacred, like someone built a temple inside a corpse. Beautiful in that sort of way. Oh, on a more practical note, I figured out a trick to fishing with this spear I made. Turns out if you approach a fish from behind, they don't spook so easy. Makes hunting a breeze, though I have to ask, how did I learn what a spear is? How do I know how to make a boat? The amnesia thing is getting weirder by the day. I mean, like, every kind of game like this. I've also put together that the disembodied voices coming from those monks belong to the giant statues littered everywhere. The ancients. They keep talking about spirits and echoes, but they're conveniently vague on the details. I get the feeling I'm supposed to be doing something important here, but damned if I know what. Still, can't complain about the combinations. Ancient tropical paradise, fresh fish for dinner, and stone ghost for company. I have had worse situations. Wait, have I? How would I know that? Cassian.